Okay, we're going to make my Citrussy beetroot salad. Hopefully you've got your small saucepan of boiling water on the hob, and we need to get straight on with boiling the eggs. So just carefully pop the eggs into the boiling water, and then we can get on and make the dressing. This is such a simple recipe, but really tastes nice and is so low calorie. So to make the dressing, I just use one of these little jars. It's an empty mustard jar that you can put the ingredients in, put the lid on and give it a shake up. If you're using a little bowl and a whisk, that's absolutely fine. So first off, we need the oil. Again, I'm using rapeseed oil because it's the lowest in saturated fat and it's very mild tasting as well. So just 1 tablespoon of rapeseed oil. And then we want a teaspoon of honey, just runny honey. There we go. Just allow it to come off the spoon for 10 minutes or so. It always takes ages, doesn't it? There we go. That's done its job. And your chopped fresh mint, add that in. So it's a couple of tablespoons of chopped fresh mint. This really does add such a wonderful freshness to the salad. There we go. And the lime, a little tip with the lime, we're just going to do the zest first, and then I'll show you the tip afterwards. Aha, so waiting for it. Right, so just the zest of a lime. Down. I'm just doing it on one of these little graters on the finest side. The handle broke off the other day, so sorry if it looks a bit weird. There we go. Just don't worry about if you're not getting all of it. Just like that. And then we'll take a knife just to get rid of the bits from the underneath, and we can add the zest into the jar. Go, get it all in. Right, now for the lime itself, we need the juice of half a lime, and sometimes if limes are a little bit firm, a little tip is just to roll it under your fingers, under your palm of your hand like that, and you can feel it just sort of loosening slightly. So just do that, and then we can cut it in half and squeeze nice and easily into the jar. Try not to get it everywhere else. And that's done as well. Get rid of the other half. Right, so all that's left is a pinch of salt. Little pinch of salt. Pop the lid on and give it a shake up, or just whisk it together if that's what you're doing. So there we go. Just until it's nice and emulsified. There we go. Should look something like that. Okay, and the eggs shouldn't have too much longer. It's just 5 minutes boiling, so we can get on and just sort of mix up our salad a little bit. You've got your nice little gem lettuce leaves. These are so good because of the way they're naturally shaped like a boat. They'll really hold dressing very well. So you can just throw in the cucumber slices, like that, and then carrot and a grater. We're just going to peel in the strips of carrot. And other than the obvious great contrast of colour, carrot really does lend itself beautifully to salads like this because it's really sweet and crunchy. We're not going to use all the carrot, just a few more I think, that will do. And because we're going to mix this together with our hands, we're not going to add the chopped beetroot in quite yet, otherwise we'd end up having pink fingers, or you'd have to have those little rubber gloves on, which I'm not even going to get into. Right, so we'll just give the salad a light toss together. We haven't added in any of the dressing yet, but that's fine. We'll do that as soon as you always want to add your dressing in as late as possible. And as soon as the eggs are finished, we can pop those into some cold water and they'll be perfect. So that's been 5 minutes. So we can turn the heat off the hob, and if I wasn't doing this on camera, I'd do this over the sink, but you just need to get the eggs into cold water. So I just normally run the pan under cold water, but there we go. So just whilst the eggs are I've just put them in a little bowl of cold water, just whilst they're starting to cool down, we'll add the dressing in and give that a little mix together, then go and wash our hands. Right, so I've just given the dressing another little shake, and then add the dressing straight in. Go, make sure you get it all in, and now you just need to lightly toss this together with your fingers just to get everything nice and coated. And there's such strong flavours that you don't really need a lot of it. That's the beauty of this salad. There we go, that'll be perfect. I'm just going to go and give my hands a little rinse, and then we'll get on and shell the eggs, get everything on the plate and start eating. Okay, just need to shell the eggs, so give them a good tap till you hear a break. Not so hard that you smash them though. And then we just need to get the shells off. So just pick them off carefully. And don't think I'm doing this over the floor, I do have a bin down here. And having a nice soft boiled egg on the top of a salad, sometimes it just can add that level of richness that a salad doesn't ordinarily have. A salad might seem just a tad little boring, but there we go. Oh. Right, and then the other one. I'll just do this one nice and quickly, and I'll show you how it's done. And just once you've finished doing one of the eggs, just pop it back in the cold water just to cool down even further. The other benefit of putting them in the cold water is it stops the cooking process, which is what you want. Otherwise, by the time that you came to actually serve this, there'd be hard-boiled eggs, which wouldn't be very good for anybody. Right. Okay, now just need to bring in the plates. That's what we're going to do first. Almost forgot. Not much good if you don't have a plate, so take the plate, a nice big handful of the salad. So it's about half of the salad. And then just, whenever you're doing the salad, just really carefully put it on the plate. It really will notice it. A few more leaves, strategically placed of course. And get some of the cucumber. I don't think we've got anywhere near enough on this one. That little strip. There we go. And now add in about half of the beetroot. Just do this scattered all over the salad. There we go. That, and then lastly the egg. All we need to do with the egg, and I cleverly forgot to use a spoon for the beetroot, so I'm going to have pink hands all day. Just slice the egg in half whilst holding it together, because it'll be runny. You don't want it to completely ooze out. So hold it together and then pick it up and then on the top like that. And that's it done. I hope that you enjoy it.